Morning, guys. Welcome back. Friday, 18th of August today. Let's jump into the pairs. Looks like we're facing some difficulties today. It looks like USD has started to show pullbacks now. So USD JPY, second position in the red, first position is still in profit. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put an alert here for the price to come back. I don't really like manipulating my stop losses and take profits. It creates a mess, and I also can't run statistics on my result properly that way. So in terms of risk management, just put a alert here, and if the price comes back up, we'll close the second one and leave the first one running still in green. USD CAD should have something similar here. Well, not exactly. It did go down, but it got rejected back up. So we're in a good position right now. We have one position already closed from the day before yesterday. So that's the profit on USD CAD. Second position in green for now. USD CHF, no movement. AUD CHF. We have two winners, two open positions, and one from yesterday, the other one from the day before. So two winners here. Given that it's closed strong bearish, eventually gonna have a pullback, but I'm not gonna start guessing. So I'm gonna continue this momentum down and keep going with it until it has the pullback, and we'll manage the losing trades, but we maximize our profit making. Right, so that's a sell on AUD CHF. AUD New Zealand, that looks like it's gonna bounce. Looks like it might bounce. This is a good weak rejection, but it doesn't really go with my strategy, so I'll leave it be. If you were trading bounces of support resistance, this would have been a good place to buy. AUD CAD, same. So we had two winners as well yesterday and the day before. There's a big rejection down here, so I won't consider this current candle. Yesterday's candle has a strong bearish now, especially because of this wick and a small body. So most likely it's gonna be a pullback, so we leave this be. AUD USD, also two winners. Just literally hit my TP and pullback also happens. We also had the opposite where it hit my stop loss and moved away from it. So I guess you get all kind of stuff happening. Still no new entries here. Again, we have a big weak rejection, a small body. It's not very strong looking. AUD JPY. This looks good for a sell though. We are at a kind of a zone down here, and really hard to tell this pair. We got stuck up there multiple days, finally pushed back, whatever. Let's go with it. We do a sell. I'm gonna get out right before hitting these lows if I can. Let's see if I can. Too tight. Yeah, it's gonna most likely give a wick, hit my stop loss. All right, never mind. Not enough distance for me to go before this below this zone. Even though it might continue down, who knows? We'll leave it be for now. New Zealand CAD, in the green, yet still hasn't moved. What a pain this pair has been. 4 consecutive trading days, barely any movement. Gonna set my stop loss to break even because it's already moved again, and if it comes back up, I think we should get out. Been in this trade for too long. Don't like being in a trade more than a couple of days, and this already been like 5 days now, almost a week. New Zealand CHF, we had a win on New Zealand CHF, and wait, is that a win? No, it hasn't closed. That's very interesting. Why hasn't it closed? I'm gonna just close it manually. This is so weird. I already reached my TP. It even wicked down below it and it didn't close. That's just weird. Anyway, so we have a win. on New Zealand CHF, but yesterday was also good actually. In terms of movement, I think the candles are not very large, but the momentum is pointing down. Although it can have a pullback at one point or another, it just needs to see how we can capitalize on this. If it goes down, do we go with it? Alright, since it's Friday, I'm just gonna stay away from this for today. Maybe you come back on Monday and we'll revisit. But for today, we'll just let it be since it's gonna hit the weekend and then Monday anything can happen. New Zealand USD, tiny candles, nothing to enter with. Yeah, momentum's running out. We can see strong candles and it's kind of inflated balloon. New Zealand, JPY, I don't want to be anywhere near this. Euro pound, okay, in profit, yeah, as in still got a room to go down there here. Hopefully it can push back down. I don't know if it decides to bounce, probably won't reach. I'm not gonna enter the second one. It's right into a zone, big zone as well. Euro CHF, this is weird. I had a gap down, now it's gap recovering. What a mess. Never mind. Euro JPY. Okay, looks like my assumption was incorrect. Previously, I thought because it's pushed bullish after a few days of indecision, it's gonna continue bullish, but it didn't. Which is fine. It is what it is. I'm gonna set an alert around this position here. The price comes back, we close it, otherwise it's a loss. It is what it is. Euro AUD. I had a winner. Wow, literally by a pip. That's weird. So I had a winner there on Euro AUD, but that's a big rejection. I'm not gonna follow that up with another buy, especially on a Friday. Euro USD, we are in profit, haven't reached down, and looks like momentum's running out. We will maintain it anyway. Euro New Zealand in profit for both positions. Hopefully it can push up further. Did I really put I feel like I put the TP too far out. Yeah, I should keep them tighter for now. Okay, Euro CAD, not moving. Technically it's in a green, so I'm not really allowed to manipulate it unless it's in the red. So there's no risk management when there is no risk. Until it hits into a red, and then it becomes risky. Only then I'm allowed to try to minimize stuff. So we'll leave it be for now. Hopefully it pushes up. Pound JPY, that's in a red. It's done, finally done, pushing up. I'm just gonna wait for it to maybe try to pull back to these highs before hopefully don't then just go and bam, fall down. At least give me a week, and then I can close it. No entry for today. Pound AUD, we are in a green. It's kind of pulled back, pushed up again. Looks like still relatively bullish. So what to do? Yeah, we do what we usually do, right? Go for a buy. I'm gonna keep this stock tighter here. So if we can reach the same, pretty much same BP in the market box, let's kind of match this with that. Alrighty, so second position in, hopefully it'll push up one more candle at least. Pound USD, yeah, completely sideways. Pound CAD, we're in green right now. Follow this up with another one, yeah, let's do that. Even though it's near the top, but might not be a very significant top. Try to see if I can take profit around there as well. It might be hard, might be really hard. No, I'll have it here. At least give me some space to maybe try to manage the trade. That would put my TP for 1-to-1, 20 bucks. This one. Alright, so that's the second position we're in. Pound CHF, nothing here. Pound New Zealand, we are in a one position already, and I'm gonna develop on this. Looks like the momentum's there. It's like pound's doing well for now. The mark 20 bucks, and we go for it. That's another position. CAD CHF, gingerly making its way past this level. I still need to see a convincing move. I mean, look at the size of these candles. This is kind of pathetic. JPY. Oh wow. Alright, that's way down. Oh, again, made an assumption, you know, if it flipped one time and a second time, this time it's gonna go. Apparently not so. Yeah. That's just my poor judgment. Hopefully, as I build my intuition, I would avoid stuff like this. Yeah, even though yesterday closed bearish, I'm not gonna go for a sell because it's the same thing. I mean, the day before yesterday, I thought it flipped twice, it's gonna go up. Now it flipped 4 times, and you would think it would go down, but there's no evidence of that because it's just sideways. And right around this zone, it's just moving sideways until it moves away from this zone. It's better to stay away from it. CHF, JPY, one in profit, one in loss. Right. Look like it's starting to pull back, and it really tried hard to go up. I'm just gonna put an alert here. Hopefully it comes back up, give me the opportunity to close the big loss one in a smaller loss. So we'll just leave that be. This is the last one. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch up with you early Monday morning. Cheers.